Happy New Year!
Oh, wow, it was amazing. It was like we rehearsed it, right?
It was, wasn't it?
It was,
amazing.
yeah, we didn't. And
Welcome back, Alex.
Thank you, welcome back, Lon. This is 2017, it's easily fudgy repeat with me and Em, and where are we?
We're at Afan Lido in Welsh League One, watching some proper football
on a Friday night.
Rain
oh my God, it's slatting it down, it's just brilliant. Afan Lido versus Tapswell, and we're going to find out about them, we're going to find out why they're playing in the pouring rain on a Friday night, and then we're going to just chat to various people, aren't we?
We certainly are. And we've got some great stuff coming up as well. We've got Oshan Roberts talking about 2016. The man himself has spoken to Eat, Sleep, Footy, Repeat. We've also got our little highlights from 2016. That'd be good. It's short.
It's short. There's a lot of us in a pub drunk, but the good thing is that it's short, so just bear with it. And we've also got Mickey T.
Yes.
Mickey T, legend.
Yes.
Recreating the greatest goal that's ever been scored in our much missed and thankfully returning feature, Hal Robson, Can You Believe It?
Yes. No, I can't believe it, but thank goodness it's back. And I'll tell you what, first of all, should we go and find out some stuff about Afan Lido?
Let's do that.
Good stuff.
Tell a lot about a club by the standard of the tea, I find.
Not only the tea, Alex.
Yeah.
The hot dogs.
That looks damn good, I've got to say.
That is amazing.
That's amazing.
Linda's done a great job on it.
She has.
She's refused to talk to us.
Yeah, she has.
She's done a good job.
Well, actually, what she said was, "Who the hell are you? Get out."
She's got a point.
She's
got a point. It's still goalless outside.
It is.
It's still 0-0. It's deep into the second half.
I think that missed penalty at the start is going to ruin it.
Hey, do you know what we should watch now?
What?
Should we watch Oshan Roberts talking about 2016?
I literally couldn't think of anything better to do right now.
Let's watch that.
This is Wales.
Could you ever imagine going through this time last year that you'd be sat here today and on what has happened?
Well, 12 months ago we were, just reflecting on the fact that we just qualified, and created history. And the future was very uncertain in terms of how we were going to go about our business in the tournament and how it was going to go in France. We just had the draw, so we knew who we were going to face, and there was just that excitement of, brilliant what we have done, but we have no time here to reflect. We've got to be preparing. Not only about the opposition, but we've got to make sure that everything about the environment, everything about where we're going to base ourselves, how we, the travelling, etc. All those things that we as a staff had to nail down.
Did you have time to enjoy it? While everybody else was going, you've created history, and did you actually have any time to kind of go,
Not in reality, no. I think, you're just on a crest of a wave, and the reality is that you're always looking at the next step, the next challenge, Once we're qualified, it's right, who we're facing next, what do we need to do, within our squad, what do we need to do in preparation for our games, who do we need to play in our friendlies to prepare us for that, etc. So there were a lot of deliberations, a lot of detailed planning by a lot of people, and reflecting on it now, of course, we can certainly say that we got virtually everything right.
Yeah, and so on a personal note, as you look back, an incredible year, best of your career.
Yeah, definitely, it has to be. I mean, it'll go down in history, and no one can ever take that away from us. So, as a young boy, you dream of playing for your country and doing well. I didn't realise that dream So next best thing is, I've been a coach now for 30 years. So, at the end of 30 years to have, that sort of ultimate experience in many ways was something you do dream of, but you ever wonder if it's ever going to become reality. So, we live the dream for sure in the summer, but we're even more hungry for more success.
Full time then at Afan Lido. I know that you can't see us because it's pouring with rain, it's all over the lens. I've no idea why we're standing out here in the cold and the pouring rain. Why aren't we in the bar?
Well, it's a very good question, but I think it's the greatest place to do it because this is what the players had to put up with all day. Tapswell winning it in the final minute of injury time.
Well done.
Aaron Thomas sliding it home.
Yeah.
Cracking himself. It was a great day. Great day. It's very cold. Should we get inside, go and talk to someone about Afan Lido?
We're going to do that while you watch our 2016 highlights.
This is Wales.
What I had in mind
Right.
was Ipanema Beach or somewhere South America, south of France.
Yes,
So,
amazing.
beautiful golden sand, turquoise water, cocktails served in pineapple.
Yes.
That's the sort
That's
of
a
thing.
great
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
Why didn't you tell me about that idea?
This isn't what I had in mind.
Oh.
Why are we at Cardiff Bay Beach?
This
Hello, welcome to
is
Eat Sleep Footy
Wales.
Repeat. Welcome back. Welcome to you, Alex.
And welcome to you, Lawrence Mora.
I was a little bit late, guys.
Newport.
I'm still annoyed.
Carmarthen.
I didn't even know there was a 3:40 in the morning.
Wales.
Big men, quite emotional that night, a few tears.
Where would we be?
I'd rather be in Caldicott freezing. Absolutely freezing.
Whatever, we'll take what we get.
Wherever you
Yeah,
run.
we'll take what we get.
We love you, Captain! Freedom!
I've now been to 3 games in the lower leagues, and all 3 teams have won. So my 100% record continues.
Yeah, he is available for bookings.
I'm not happy.
Not happy?
No, I'm not happy.
Why not?
Well, because you came and they lost, right? There's a Lawrence-sized hole next to me, and that's because he is somewhere over there.
Send us whatever you see, the finest things you see on Twitter and Facebook.
And showing the Wales team, which includes a very young-looking pre-beard Joe Ledley. We couldn't take a decent team pick even then.
We just look at what's going on on the pitch.
We do it because we love it and we follow Wales.
It's good to follow Wales.
Follow Wales.
And it's hard to get here because it's so far.
Go from left to right, we're doing names. It's from the beer, sorry about that.
Wales have just won. What's that about? Celebrate. Here's a beer.
But then they got sloppy.
they
Sloppy.
did.
The goal was so sloppy.
Well, they should have won it, that's what I'm saying.
It's not the end of the world. There's a lot to play for. We certainly need to get back to being more solid defensively now.
We had a great time in Austria.
A lot of love out in Austria.
This is Austria,
This is
definitely
Wales.
To beat Atalanta in the European Cup Winners' Cup. It's just a lot of history.
85-year-old Gramps doing the Joe Ledley dance.
For him to be Welsh here, hopefully in the next year or so the training he has at Liverpool will push him in contention for playing for Wales too.
Thanks, Rushy. Friend of the show now, he's been on twice.
Look, I put a suit on and everything.
Me as a sportsman, you have good days and bad days. And people come and go, but good people are around you for the right reasons.
I can't believe somebody turned up in an England shirt.
I cannot believe that a man has literally just walked through that pack in an England shirt.
That's with the
He's got
bravest man.
balls bigger than I don't know
Big
what.
with massive balls. Stephen, you look like you just walked into a Wales shop and just got everything. It's like, there's nothing left for you to buy in the Wales shop. Look at you. What did you say your name was?
Gail? What do you want me to be called?
Well, let's start with the name that you actually were born with.
We feel that we've got enough in our dressing room to win all of them if that's what we need to do.
If I can get the girls to do that, compete with the boys, they're already one step ahead.
They just think that girls can't play football, but it's just they're wrong.
Here we are.
Look at this, we're in a box.
Swanky.
It is swanky, we don't normally get this sort of treatment. Why do you spell football wrong?
Of course, it's the most goals we've got in the game. That's a good milestone for us as a team.
We've been playing five-a-side, to be honest.
Thoroughly enjoy the games.
Used to play a lot of football at one time, and then my knees just gave in.
Was there anything else that perhaps happened this week?
Absolutely nothing. Nothing of any note happened at all.
Nothing at all? No? No. Come on, this is football. This is what being a fan is all about. This is the passion, the pride. You take the winning, you take the losing. You're just going to have to get better at losing. Come on, Rob. Come on.
That was a good clap.
Oh, that's good,
It was a good clap, yeah, it was. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
4 months in, and I'm getting the hang of clapping.
Well done.
Positive steps.
That is progress. That is progress.
Well, guys, listen. So 1-0 to Taftswell. A very disappointed manager of Afan Lido. Liam, it was tough out there.
Yeah, it was tough, to be fair. We knew it was going to be a tough game against Taftswell. It always is. But credit to my lads. I thought we should have probably come in 3-0 up after missing the penalty.
That was tough, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was a little bit early, and if that had gone in...
Yeah, it'd be a different game then. They'd obviously be pushing on, trying to get that goal to equalise. And the game opens up a little bit for us then, so then you got a chance to go and nick the second. But credit to my boys, can't fault their effort.
It was tough out there.
It
was horrible conditions.
Oh yeah. Glad I was on the sideline, not on the pitch.
Are you really? Because you look like the sort of guy. Yeah, you see? Even now. Even now. Liam, well, if you know the club like anybody, then it should be you. You've been here since you were 4. I mean, I'm assuming you went home at some point, but he's only 12 now. But, you know, you've been here a long time. You've been away, you've come back. Tell us about this club. What does it mean to you?
It means a lot to me. They gave me my first chance in the Welsh Premier League, and it was Mark, who I was assistant manager with at the beginning of the season, who gave me my chance. And so I've always held a little bit something for this club. Yeah. And then we had a great couple of years. Welsh Cup final here, won the League Cup. But just then things didn't go great for the club. We got relegated, and it was just time to move on. And it didn't really want to. My head and heart were saying 2 different things, but but then I came back and was welcomed with open arms here, as always, to be fair.
This is our look back 2016 highlights show. Have you got any highlights at club level, personal level, international level?
2016, obviously the Welsh team.
Yeah.
That's a great.
Did you go out?
I went out for the one game I went out for was the Portugal game, which was probably a bit of a bad omen. Yeah, basically, yeah. But I went out for that game. It was great. The atmosphere up there was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable, to be fair.
Of course, one of the big highlights from the whole shooting match standing in 2016 was the Hal Robson-Kanu goal.
Yeah. It was.
Which gives me a seamless segue into our
well,
next item.
You've done really well there.
So you see what I did there? It's time for Hal Robson-Kanu Believe It, and it's a beauty this week.
Yeah, it's an absolute legend.
It is a literal legend. It's Hal Robson-Kanu Believe It with Mickey Thomas.
Hal Robson-Kanu! Jordan, j'ai là! C'est bon! Oui, ici!
Good news.
Yes.
So they might have lost against Taftswell this evening,
yes.
but they won the darts.
Have they?
They won the darts. Yes, there we are. Well done.
Well, it's a club thing, as you know. That's a club thing.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a wonderful thing, because you've been obviously having a look around the club, and it's absolutely a family here. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, well, we're always been a family club. Yeah, it's community. It's with the estate we got here in Aberafan and Sandfields Estate. It's one of the biggest populated estates in the UK. And we've always had a boys' club here. You've probably seen the photos up on the wall and everything else. So, you know, the boys' club tend to feed all the teams that we've got at the club, which has been a massive plus. I think that even though there's loads of academies around the country now, which everybody strives to play in, I think it's quite unique that we were one of the first academy teams that sides looked at as a blueprint then to try to achieve to what we had for years and years and years.
I saw Brian Flynn up there.
Yeah, Brian, he was obviously one of the first ones. Yeah, he's a patron of the club, he's still a president of the club. played for the club many years ago.
Yeah.
And he's obviously, if you look back on it, you know, John Hartson has played at the club and a few other people have gone on and played professional football, but Brian's probably the biggest name and probably one of the oldest ones when we first started.
And a Colin Pascoe as well up there.
Yeah, Colin's up there as well, yeah.
So what was the ethos when your father started it, or when he sort of had this vision for it?
Yeah, it was just obviously because of the community. The sports centre had just been built, the Afan Lido Sports Complex in 1967, which obviously had an Olympic-sized swimming pool. They had a sports centre there, and it was probably one of the biggest in Europe at that time when it was built. But they never had a football team. My father was working in the actual sports centre, so him and two other gentlemen, he got in touch with them and they decided to start a football team. Started in the local Potawba League. I said 50 years ago with just one team, and now obviously it's progressed, and we've even had 30 odd teams at the club with all the juniors, so it's progressed, and for a young club, because it's still only 50 years, I think for what we've achieved in that period is testament to what my father started and what other people have joined into over the years.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
This is Wales.
Well, I think that wraps us up, doesn't it, really?
I think that is a wrap. That is a... What a way to start 2017.
Absolutely awesome. With curry and chips. That was brilliant.
Absolutely. Do you know what, Al? This is exactly why we do this show.
Yep.
To come to places like this.
Yep.
Welsh football family.
Yep.
This is why we started it in the first place, and 2017 you're going to have way more of this.
Yep. Do keep liking, sharing, retweeting, subscribe on our YouTube channel as well.
Invite your friends.
Invite your
come along
friends.
and like.
And invite us to your club as well, because we'd love to come and see you. We're up at Tapswell at some point, yeah?
We are. We spoke to Taswell earlier, so we've been invited there.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So from us at Afan Lido, ta-da.
Cheers, guys.
Who ordered a Coke?